Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is the 25th of August. I looked at myself, I was like, hey, I'm on the wrong page. Here we go. Nothing wrong with me already. We've had a fun week. Annie's knee surgery went really well. I got to go see Mimi. Oh my gosh, what all have we done this week? I've had the orientations and my CPR training for the daycare. Hey, get in. Come on, get in. Come here. You know you're not supposed to be up here. You can get up here, but not up here. Can you say hi? You want to say hi? Come on. Come on. Oh, you're so fat, Patty. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? You sweet girl. You know you're not supposed to be on the table. No. Pap will get mad at you. Don't go up there. Trying to keep her from getting in trouble. So like I said, CPR training there were some changes. They don't do rescue breathing anymore, which, yay. And for babies, they gave you the new song, instead of staying alive, it's supposed to do on adults when you're doing chest compressions, because that's supposed to be but on babies, it's do baby shark do baby shark do. So that's so fast. So man, and you use your thumbs, and it was horrifying. But it's good to be updated on that. So if you're not and you have an opportunity to go get that updated, please do. CJ used it a couple of months ago on Uncle At. So it does happen. Nearly everybody I know, at least one person in their family, has had to use it or needed to use it at some point. So if you get a chance in your church or somebody's offering it, or the library or your community center, take a minute and go take that. And if they're not, that might be something that you think about, taking to your ministry team or your community coordinator, because those things are really important. And I did find out that here in the state of Texas, at least for the last 2 years, I think he said 2 or 3 years, the seniors, to graduate, you have to have a basic CPR class. So that made me crazy happy that they have started being proactive on that. So that's my little public service announcement today. But it was fun. It was nice. It was good to be with people again. And I found out I'm in the 3-year-olds, so that will be fun. The lady I'll be team teaching with contacted me. She's in Florida right now, but we meet next week on Monday and Wednesday, and then we have Meet the Teacher on Friday. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So with my baby's gone, girl baby's gone, Catch is here, and he's feeling better. Thank you all for all the prayers for him and all the good thoughts you sent this way. And Charles, for your healing offering. I appreciate that so much, because he is back at himself again. I'll show you some pictures in a little bit of him in the tractor with his daddy. So it has been a much more calm week than last week, even with Annie's knee surgery, but which, like I said, went fabulous. After I film and upload today, I'm headed over there. So I'll see her then. But I have I have a new start. I got the frame for Halloween, no, don't listen to me. I found a frame for Pink Sparrow, but I don't have it framed yet. I thought I'd get it framed yesterday, but I didn't get it done. So I guess we will start with my finish. I think I had started on him last week, the Preschooler Santa. Yes. He's 1998. He is the one that looks like a Noah. He is so cute. Just love him. And here he is. He is adorable. His face is a little more pink than it's showing up in here, but he is so cute that for some reason the red is perfect. He looks more peachy here in the house, and he's looking more brown in the picture, but I don't have a problem with the brown Santa, so that's fine with me. As long as he shows up, I don't care what he looks like. I'm gonna tell you right now. But I love it. I love the little animals. I just put my little tiny initials in the year right here, and it's just barely in. You can see my initials there in the year. It's just barely in. It's kind of the cream color that this is. I decided not to do the surround around him. Here, see, they did a little, like a back stitch border, or straight stitch border, I guess it is. But I decided not to do it. I just want him like this. Where they had X's for the berries, I did Smyrna crosses. So they're a little bit bumped up. Maybe you can see it if I turn it that way a little. So there's a couple of little red berries there in the dove's mouth with the twigs and leaves, and I did them with a Smyrna cross. This color of his outfit that I just love is Strawberry Shortcake by Wicked Stepmother. And it is beautiful. It's not super red. It just looks like he has on, it's not super saturated. Let me see that. It's very red, but it's not super saturated. I don't think, I wanted him to look a little worn, you know, a little like he'd been wearing that coat a lot, because I bet he has. So I love that it is not super saturated, solid, very opaque. I didn't want that. And this came out so beautiful. I love it. I could not be happier with it. I don't know if it is readily available. A lot of places you just have to call your L&S and see if they had it or not, because it's old. It's 1998. So I'm going to guess there's probably, I mean, you're probably going to have to go to the secondary market, would be my guess to get it. But it has the beautiful little stripe. See, I don't know if it's showing up the red stripes between the windows, and then right across, there's one little red stripe right across the bottom layer of the, like the logs that make up between the windows and everything. There's some red stripes and a red stripe going across that really is not showing up too great in there, but I just think he is adorable. So cute. He was a fast stitch. I worked on him this week. You know, it's been super hot here. 106, 108, 109 is where we've been at. The package Teresa sent me had a funny joke on about, I mean, and it's true. Texas, you know, could be the gates of hell here. It is that hot. I always think, you know, when David Crockett said he was gonna, when he got mad at the government meeting, you know, and he left, and he says, you know, what was the quote? And I'm gonna misquote it, but it's something along the line of, you may all go to hell. As for me, I'm going to Texas. And I'm thinking, was he trying to trick them? Same thing. It's so hot here. It's the same thing. So I have not got any, I really have never quite understood that quote myself. I mean, did you only come in the winter? I don't know. I do not know, because right now it's the same thing. I mean, you get in the pool, it's like bath water. It's like literally like baby bathtub water. You know, it's like their little skin temperature. It is no at all when you get in. Of course, I like hot water. I don't mind swimming in it, but it's insanely hot. Everything is burnt up. I'm watering my potted plants twice a day just to try to keep them scraping by. I have umbrellas up to try to shield them, but we get strange gusts of wind here, and it always is tumbling things over and tearing up umbrellas, and I had that happen this week. So I always wonder about that quote. I mean, was he trying to trick them? Did he think they didn't know? Maybe they didn't. You were going to hell here. I mean, it is burning here. It is burning. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen the thing. There's a lady that baked bread in her mailbox. It's that hot. It's that hot. I seen a thing on, I don't know if I don't know if it's true or not, but I know you can fry eggs on the sidewalk because they will fry, it's that hot. And you can cook cookies inside your car. If you put your cookies in the back window on a cookie sheet, they will bake inside your vehicle. So, it's hot. It's hot. And we have had, of course, that means all the animals are looking for water and looking for feed. And Keely sent me this, and out around here, the team, we're the Panthers, and May Pearl is the Panthers. There's lots of teams around here that are Panthers and Jaguars and things like that. And people used to say, well, there used to be Panthers around here, like mountain lions, cougars. And I thought I downloaded the picture of it. They have been seen a lot. But somebody caught this good picture of one on their game cam. Said he killed one of their show goats and he gotten a bunch of sheep down the road. So, there you go. I tell y'all all the time, everything here is trying to kill you. I'm not kidding. If you want to come here, you need to really want to come because it's for real around here. So I hate it for them because there's been so much building and they're being pushed out, and that is super sad. But I also know, coming from farming livestock families, you cannot let them eat your livestock either. That's your livelihood. So it had Keely, as a matter of fact, when I was on the phone with him this morning, said, Mom, I got to call you back. There's some wild dogs down here after a calf of my neighbor's. And he said, of course, I'm in the truck that don't have a gun in it. So, because people do not fix their animals and they have puppies that then get wild and people dump them out. And I don't know if this happens where y'all live, but down here it is horrible. People dump out their animals and then they have puppies and stuff, and the puppies are wild. The dogs become wild adult dogs. They're just like wolves. And so he said, I gotta call him real quick. And the guy said he was 15 minutes out from there, but you cannot let them eat your livestock. And the other side of that is, if they will kill your livestock, they will kill your toddler. So it is bad times when it gets dry and hot and when people don't take care of their business. So we have had all the animals coming up, all the little rabbits and everything are up close to the house, eating and trying to not melt and find food. And I put out vegetable stuff all the time for them because I know that they are just they're hungry. It's hot, it's dry. I keep my bird baths filled. I put out little dishes, of water for things. I just try to be mindful of God's creation. It's just hot and dry. And I said, but on the upside is I still get to have the tops off the Jeep. So that's nice. So as long as you're moving, you're fine. Now, when you stop at the stoplight or at a stop sign, or you're having to wait to turn, it gets hot. But other than that, I love still having the tops off. It's super fun. Okay, Annie's knee surgery was yesterday. So I started on this. And let me say, I marked my spot before I left, so I knew where I was at. So I stitched this little button, and then I can move out from here, okay? This is Bent Creek, 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. And this is one of those that I did the other ones for Mama and her. I have a little stand, and she just switches them around, right? So she has one for all seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall. But then this one, did Nancy send this maybe? Possibly. But I wanted to get it stitched so she has a specific Christmas one, right? So he is super cute. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if you can see. He has on some kind of thigh-high boots. I am not down with that. I'm not down with Sandy and some thigh-high boots. That is real disturbing to me. I'm just not okay with it. So, I will be changing it to him. He'll have on, like, I'll color part of that as red, as a darker red or something, so it'll look like he ain't got on thigh-high boots, because I can't. And if I do it all the same red, it'll look like he's in red long underwear with his boots on, so I ain't too keen on that either. But, so I made some color changes. So they have stitched him like this. So far, I have switched. I switched his gloves to green, and instead of there being dark red here, here, and here, I've done white. And then I'll do this red, his hat with a little white ball on it. Then I will make part of his little legs a darker red that's included. Let's see if I can get it out where y'all can see. There won't be a huge difference, but when you're up close, you'll be able to see. Okay. So here's the color he is. I think it's 822 possibly. And this is a rum raisin that they sent. So there's that. And then, so it's not a huge difference. I think it will be different enough that it won't look like he's wearing his long underwear. Which here again, as long as Sandy shows up, I don't care if he wears his long underwear or not. But I am going to try to make him look as respectable as I can while I'm at it. I'm sure the pattern is still available. This was a kit, 2002. So this is what the front looks like. Bent Creek Zippers Jolly Santa 2002. But it came in this little bag, all zipped up. The thread, the fabric, the needle, the whole 9 yards. So, I don't know if I can make this stick on. I should have cut this off here. Hold please, if I maybe cut this off and if I make a better plan. Let's see. Oh, now look here. Boy, sometimes those pistons get to firing and everything's right with the world. So there he is like that, the way they have him stitched. And then I have changed up some colors. I like my Santa Clauses to have green gloves. I used to do a lot of ceramics and things and paint them when I was young in high school and sell them. And and give them as gifts. And I always made my Santa Clauses with green gloves. Now, my mother always said that he should have black gloves. So I think the one I made her, I made black gloves on. But I think Santa Claus should have green gloves because he'll want a little accent color. You know, Santa wants a little pop color on there. So I gave him green gloves and a white trim instead of the darker red trim. They did darker red trim and then gave him the red gloves also. The same red. But I'm changing him up a little bit. So the red was included. The white I had was something I had out of a leftover kit. I think it was from Flag of Stars. So I had enough white left over because I saved those in little baggies like this. So they come in little baggies like this, and I just leave them in little baggies like that. And then if I need them for something like this, if I want to change something up, I usually have just enough that I can change it right on up and be happy. So that was my Preschooler Santa 1998 was my finish. And this was my hospital start yesterday with Annie at the hospital. So I did get a decent amount done on that. They got her up and walking so soon after. I was shocked that they had her up and moving so fast. And then I came on home. Oh, that was the day before yesterday. I'm a liar. And then she came home yesterday. That was Thursday, Wednesday. And then she came home on Thursday. So either way, she has done great. She's at the house. Like I said, when I get done here, I'm heading that way with some lunch. That way, you know, Daddy doesn't have to worry about trying to fix her anything to eat. I mean, he don't cook a lot anymore. When I was a kid, he used to make fish sticks and French fries. And as far as I know, that is the extent of my daddy's cooking repertoire. So, yeah. But she's up, moving around. I mean, the x-ray looked amazing. So I just can't believe how good she's done. I worked some more on my back stitching on my Hedgerow house by Jane Greenough. It has so much back stitching, and I love this thing, and I can't wait to have it finished. But the back stitching does, you know, take some time when it is as extensive as this one is. So this is the portion of it that I'm planning on stitching. Here is the whole thing. I'm not gonna do this bottom. I don't like the little bow. I don't need the other alphabet, and I don't wanna do any more back stitching. So I've got this far into this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop right here. I am gonna stop right here and just be done with it. So where these little leaves, well, so I guess I'll go up here. Probably right about here. I don't guess I had it folded so good last time, but right about here is where I'll stop. Like I said, it is being a pain in my booty to try to get this stitching done with all this back stitching. And so I'm over it, pretty much. I love it, and I wish I had the patience for it. And I have cheated on the confetti stitching. I did not do the confetti stitching. I picked some over-dyed colors to use instead. This is just not my favorite thing. It will be my favorite thing to look at when it's finished. It is not, however, my favorite thing to be stitching like this. So let's see if we can get him on the board here and talk a little bit about him. I said, it's so beautiful, and I wish, well, I never wish for patience, because I don't want to go through what you've got to go through to get it. So I'm not going to say I wish for patience, because I don't. I really don't. I don't want it. I don't want to go through what you got to do to get it. Honest. Here we have some truth this morning. That is not my thing. Okay, that's fairly decent. Sort of, I got crookedy, but it's okay. You can see enough. So I worked up here on this flower and on some of these vines around here and this little bud. So I think most of this section up here, the back stitch, is now finished. And like I said, it's gorgeous. It is just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of back stitching. And it's a lot of confetti stitching if you stitch it like it's called. I didn't. But I sure do love it, and I'm gonna love when it's all done. But right now, it's a lot. It's just a lot. But I did get it out and work on it. That's what I'm gonna do with the last two that I have left over from my 21, is I'm just going to make myself work on one or the other some every week until I get them finished. So I'm fixing to get some big starts going, get some things kitted up and started so I can have a few things to work on throughout the week, because I finished Pink Sparrow. So I have this Hedgerow house, I have my Heaven is Near, I have Halloween Rules, and then the little Bent Creek one that I'll finish this week. So that's not, there's not too bad. So I'm gonna start another sampler, and at least one, maybe one big one and one small one for Sampler September. I watched, Charles told me to watch Nicola's, Nicola Parkman, her number 322 was a little sampler parade from London to Scotland sampler parade. It was very specific, but it was fabulous. So thank you for that, Charles, for that heads up, because I don't remember what I was doing, but I was able to turn it on while I was doing some other stuff and watch it. So it was wonderful. And there was some beautiful samplers she showed. So that was nice. So I will start another bigger sampler. It will probably be the Lucy B. Moore, will probably be the big one that I start. And a little one, I'll probably start a big one and a little one, and at least that, and then I'll start on a Halloween piece of some sort. So, but I love it, and I'm gonna love it so much when it's finished. It's just a lot of stitching that I was not prepared for. I had forgotten how that is not my thing. And I don't mind back stitching, but this is so much back stitching. So I'm gonna love this when it's done, because it is so far beyond beautiful. That red that's showing on the, somebody asked about it, it is 4205. DMC used to have those variegated colors, over-dyed colors, and it's 4205. This beautiful orange right here is Bittersweet by Wicked Stepmother. I mean, there is just some gorgeous colors in here. And I'm going to love, love, love when I'm able just to look at it. But I'm not loving when I'm having just to stitch it. And I don't want to, I'm too far in. I mean, I don't like to just toss things anyway, but I'm too far in to let that go. So I will persevere and get it done. That's the thing, just persevere. You don't have to go fast, you just gotta go. And then Halloween Rules. Halloween Rules has just been showing up and showing out lately, and I could not love it anymore. It is by Lizzie Kate. I've been stitching on it forever, and tons of other people have finished this. It is a large, long piece. Let me see, there we go. But it is so cute. I'm down here at Greet a Ghost, and this week I mainly made myself take the time to go down to catch up my black border on it, because I had got behind and I was trying to stay caught up on my black border, so that then when I got done, I wouldn't have to just slog through a ton of this black border, right? So here we are, and we are making progress, and I got all caught up on my black border, which was fabulous. Let's see here. And slap some little clips on here. These are not my sewing clips. These clips came from the Dollar Tree. I saw them in there one day and grabbed them. My lip is peeling. I guess I didn't drink enough water one day or something, which in this heat, you gotta make sure you stay hydrated. But I do go out, I still swim every morning, and try to take care of that kind of stuff. We still have to do our 30 minutes of cardio every day. It's important. My friend Mel had a health scare this last week. I mean, it's so easy to skip one day and then skip one day and skip one day, and then you skip too long. So I'm gonna put him, where can I put him? Right here. Right here. He is so long that I have to hold him up in pieces, but that's okay. So here we are down here at Greet a Ghost, but this was still up here. So I ran this all the way down here and all the way down, well, let's see here, there. So I'm caught up on my black border. So you have that, the top that says Halloween Rules is a free download. Wear a costume, eat candy, visit a haunted house, scare a crow, carve a pumpkin, stay up late, mind your mummy, sit for a spell, brew some fun, and then this should say Greet a Ghost next week. So next week we will have Greet a Ghost on here. I should have flipped this way. There we go. So I just have to do the words, Greet a Ghost, finish his little collar, and then put the googly eyes underneath there. I did change mine. They have yellow sunglasses on him. I changed mine to gray sunglasses because I thought he looked cooler. Y'all know I'm weird about certain color things. I don't like yellow sunglasses. I don't like white sunglasses. I don't like white flip-flops or yellow flip-flops or pink flip-flops. They just always get to be dirty looking. And white Crocs. All the kids nowadays wearing white Crocs. Catch's white Crocs are continually horrifying. When he comes over, I just stick him in the dishwasher and run the dishwasher with it by itself. I can't take it. I cannot take it. White, I would have Hey Dudes. I love the Hey Dude shoes, except most of them have a white bottom. And I do not like a white bottom on my shoe because it looks filthy all the time. All the time looks nasty. So, y'all know I'm weird about things. So I couldn't have those yellow sunglasses. And maybe there are people who are cleaner than me and the people I know that can keep white shoes clean and white shoes with white bottoms. I can give you white shoes, but not the white soles on them because they're always yucky. But I'm not that person. So I gave him some gray mirrored sunglasses. So he has some girl watchers on. Or I don't know, maybe it's a girl, maybe it's guy watchers. I don't know, I can't tell. I don't know. It has some somebody watch, some sneaky glasses on. They sneaky glasses because they look kind of like they're mirrored up and you can't tell what they're looking at. So he has been so cute and just grinning at me all week. So I've got to get his little collar finished, and then that should be an easy finish this week. And then I'll be on to Howl at the Moon, which I'm probably going to, the moon is very orange. I may not leave him being orange like that. I may make him yellow and make the stars orange. I don't know. That's a lot of orange on there. Howl at the Moon right there has a lot. It's just a big old giant block of orange. Now, of course, on mine, it wouldn't be as orangey either because I did my hat purple. But I don't like the orange moon, the orange, and the orange words and the orange hat. That's too much orange there on one side for me. So I've already changed my hat to purple. But if I do orange letters, I will probably change the color of my moon and stars around. So I will probably do the moon yellow and do the stars white or something like that. I probably won't have that like that because that's a lot of, to me, that's a lot of orange together right there and I don't like it. Now I'm using mainly the Call for DMCs. I've had a few that I've switched, not very many. But this is so cute and so worth the time. I can't wait to have it finished. I will probably get this guy get him professionally framed because that's a lot. That is a whole lot to try to pull it tight and even. And I don't know what people do who professionally frame. I know they do better than I do. I don't know how they do better than I do is how I should word that. I just don't have that in me. That is very difficult to me to keep those lines running straight, especially for that long a period of time. So I will just skip that. I've got Happy Mail this week that was so cute. And I want to crow on my baby. We had some family friends that are friends of the kids that got married. And Bebe took their pictures, their engagement pictures and their wedding pictures. And the little girl said when they interviewed her, this was a wedding issue for a local magazine. is called, I don't remember if this is Waxahachie Living or Ellis County Living. It's one or the other. It is the Bridal Extravaganza issue. I swear it's just says Living Magazine, but I think it's Ellis County Living. Micah has written for it before, but her thing was splurge on a photographer and a videographer. The night flew by, and having so many photos and a beautiful video to look back on was huge for us. And so here's Bebe, named as the photographer, Bailey Sterling. And there are, but y'all, look how adorable that is. Them kissing in the back seat. And they have cows, like they have a big ranch. And so that was their engagement photos, I think. So I wanted to brag on her a little bit. And I did get Happy Mail this week, and we have shares. I did draw the shares because I got all my mail caught up. So I'm back in the world of living, so we will do shares in just a minute. But I got this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card from Karen. Look at him, he's so cute. I love him. And she called and she would text me and ask me if I, or message me and ask me if I would be interested in this. And it is so beautiful, and this will probably be one of my starts. It is Shepherd's Bush, and it's called The Promise. And I hope it shows up on the screen. But it is a Noah, and it is beautiful. It is a kit with a fabric and everything. I don't know. You'd have to call Shepherd's Bush and see if they still have it. If not, they probably have the pattern. But it is gorgeous. Karen, I cannot thank you enough. I'm dying to start it. It is so pretty. So pretty. Let's see if I can turn this where you can see the colors right there. So I cannot wait to start this guy. Thank you, Karen, so much. I was like, oh my goodness. So I got 3 fun Happy Meals this week. So it was really nice. I think 3. I think I've got my count right. Let's see here. Then I got this big package from Teresa, who is Maggie Grace Creates. Teresa, I got you going backwards. Here we go. I'm like, oh no, I got it messed up. This adorable card. And she is such a good friend. She's always reaching out to me and sending things, and she's just the best. And she's the one that sent me that. I told you this was funny. It says, today's prayer for you, Lord, please forgive me for all the things I said when it felt like Texas was located at the gates of hell. Amen. Amen and amen. That is no joke. Yeah, especially James Williams. He's funny because when he gets hot, he gets mad. So the hotter he gets, the more aggravated he becomes. It's very strange. But I read a thing one time, I think it was in a National Geographic, that said redheaded people have less heat tolerance than other haired and colored people, and that they really get, and he does. And he did have a heat stroke many years ago. In high school, he had a heat stroke. So that also, now every time he gets hot, you have to be careful for the rest of your life once you've had one, because you will go, you skip that stage. There is, I'm hot, and then you have this heat exhaustion phase right here, where if you don't, you can take in enough water and, you know, cool yourself down with cool rags and things like this. But then when you hit heat stroke, when you go past that, every time, this little section here that should be heat exhaustion doesn't exist very much. So he has to be super cautious now, but he does. I mean, it's true. It makes him so mad. So she sent me these adorable things. Okay, these, this is a little Santy snowman. I'm sitting here, got Sandy on my brain because I'm looking at his stocking. They are adorable. It's by Mayberry Designs, and it says it's called Joy. And I hope y'all can see that they're holding the little letters J-O-Y. So cute. And then this little stocking, and it's by Dames of the Needle. So cute. And I've never seen this before. How dang adorable is that? It says the stitching on it is, does it say on here? It says the stocking is 12 by 9, but I don't see the stitch count. But I'll tell you how much you got. That Buckeye, all that red, It says it takes 5 skeins. So that's a lot of red. So cute, but I've never seen that before in all my life. And I've never seen this one. This is another one by Dames of the Needle called Believe. And you can kind of see the little magic coming off of him as he's flying. So cute. So that the little dots are, big dots are, it's on navy bean, but it looks like it really does look like it's kind of sparkly on here, but I can't tell what the sparkle thread is. Well, y'all will have to come back to that one and figure that one out. But these look like behind it, it looks kind of sparkly. Like all this magic is coming off of him as he's flying. I love it. So cute. So I'll have to try to get to the bottom of that and figure out what that sparkle, if that sparkle or if it's something else. Because I don't see it in the color legend. Well, here, we'll just look right now. Because I'm down a rabbit hole. Dark chocolate. Okay, it is Bijou 482 Tiger Eye AC. So it has to be some kind of sparkly thread. It looks very sparkly. So, but he is so cute. Believe by Dames of the Needle. And then she sent me these 3 Noahs, which I love these. This one, several of them I haven't seen at all. Here is, which, oh my gosh, there's so much stitching on all these beautiful things. Of course, you could piecemeal it and take any of these out. This is by Graphworks, Noah's Ark Baby Afghan. And it is so cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have this one, which we've talked about, which there were 3 patterns she sent me this one bag. This one, which we've talked about, is the cutest thing that I've never got stitched. It is the October 1989 Leisure Arts magazine. So cute. So, so cute. And then this guy here, Noah at Port Promise. So cute. Just adorable. So, so cute. So thank you so much, Teresa, for the sweet note and the goodies. Like I said, she's always so sweet to send things, and then always put something funny on there, like the little joke on the back. She's always fabulous, and always smart enough to make her own envelope. Why do I never think about this, right? Why? Why did I ever think about using make a poster board, make an envelope? Never enters my mind, because yellow. And then I got this bag from Patty Pan. Hello, Patty Pan. You get a bag from Patty Pan, you've done got some stuff. So I'll just show a few of these things. For one thing, she sent this beautiful, beautiful project bag. How gorgeous is that? With a thread bed book. Put him down in there. And she sends these little Ort things. So then you can fold it to carry it with you. And then, you know, you close it up and it makes a little Ort bed. So that is, her sewing is always so amazing. Always so amazing. Always. There's about 4 or 5 people I need to move and live in between so they can teach me all the things. Maybe, you know, there's more than that. And I just need a commune of women that I can move in the center of and I can learn. Because her sewing, and I mean, it's just always amazing to me. This is this also she said is from Vintage Housekeeper by Lori Holt. Look at the little floss keeper. So cute. And I would, I know somebody's gonna say, how would you keep track of what thread was what? I would put a little sticky note on here with the number on it and then punch a hole in it, a big hole with my bigger hole punch to cover it, and then I would know what number that was. I'll try to remember to do that. And so you could see, I mean, that's just how I would do it. It's probably wrong. Here's Welcome Autumn by Primrose Cottages. So cute. We have, I'm just gonna grab out of some of these to show. This is A Pear Tree by Sue Hillis. So, look at these little stockings. So adorable. We have Star Spangled Ornaments, and this is by It's So Emma. And these are so cute. And somehow or other, I missed this year. Look how adorable these are. Star Spangled Ornaments, It's So Emma. And here is the itssoemma.com. But these are so cute, and I need to make some to go on my tree with my stockings. But she sent me her working copy to go in there so I can mark on it. This is Ink Circles Blue Tulips. Gorgeous. This is Regal Rabbit by Artful Offerings. And look at the little rabbit, little bunny with the crown on. So cute. Here is 2023 A Collector's Heart by Heart and Hand. Here is, this is by Tralala. And it's a bunny. And I don't know how to say it. Coupe de Lapin. I don't know. But it's adorable. This one is another It's So Emma. And he makes me think so much of the Rudolph that we used to watch when we were kids. Is that not, I mean, that's exactly what came to my mind. He looks exactly like that. That made me so happy seeing that. Here is Welcome Summer, is the companion piece to this guy. So here's Welcome Summer and Welcome Autumn. So she has one for every season that you can switch out the little spot where you keep it, which is genius. This is Sue Hillis Tomato Patch. This is gorgeous. Wow, look at this. I love it. And we have Carrots for Sale by Madame Chantilly. So cute. So adorable. So thank you, Patty Pan. Thank you for the beautiful package and the note and the project bag and all the fun things. Y'all are super nice to me and way nicer than I deserve. And I'm gonna choke now. That'll be embarrassing. Okay, and then the shares that we have never got to. I am going to flip over here and we're going to do them before I forget. Okay, I'm still waiting on Tana Parente, VA or Virginia Stitcher, Virginia Stitcher. And then Kathy Howe. If y'all have emailed me, please email me again because I missed you somehow. Who else? Did I get that one done? Maybe I got that one done. Okay. So, Winter Row is Becky S. E-S-S. Becky S. E-S-S. Snowtivity is, where's it at? I'm getting the wrong one. Nancy Gage. Y'all, my handwriting is so bad. Nancy Gage. The Snowmeo and Snowliette is Paulette Kurt Costa. A Crafty Mom. Land That I Love, Crafty Mom. And Bungalow. Okay, yeah. Here it is. It's the biggest one. I can't see it. Cindy Flinchbaugh. And then I'm still waiting on Bibbidi Bow for Raccoon Cabin. So if all y'all will give me a holler and let me know your mailing address is niecylynn@yahoo.com. We'll get those in the mail. And then today's will be, get out the pen. This is Little House Needleworks, Princess and the Pea, and it is this adorable dog. So let's use the word dog. Tell me the name of your dog or the name of your favorite dog. Or if you don't like dogs, you can still say that too. So dog, use dog for the keyword for this. This is Cricket Collection. And use the word quilt. It's called The Inheritance. And it is beautiful. And it has 2 on here, okay? So there's this one with the quilt. So use the word quilt. But it also has this beautiful one here that has Over the River and Through the Woods to Grandmother's House We Go. So both of those are in here. But use the word quilt if you're interested in this one. This is by Sheepish Designs. And let's use the word rabbit. He's so cute. Look how sweet he is. Adorable. So use the word rabbit if you're interested in that one. This one is by Brittercup. And I guess it's called Britty Kitties. Use the word cat, because it has all these designs with cats on here. So use the word cat if you're interested in this one. So adorable, but look at them. So cute. And then this last one is by Priscilla's Pocket, and it's called Gone Fishing. And it has a needle book, a scissor fob, and then the side of this little box, a little like a little piece. It says it's a sampler. I thought you had to have letters for a sampler. I'll have to check on that too. But it is so cute. It's by Priscilla's Pocket, called Gone Fishing, but it has all 3 of these things in here. So if you're interested in any of those, use the keywords. Be sure and comment with the keyword and like and subscribe to be included in the drawing. Oh, and I also got a sweet note from Linda this week. Linda, thank you so much for that. She had used thimble purse, which is so hard to find. And she sent it back and said she would change her colors up if she did it again, if she was to do it again. And apologize, Linda, you never have to apologize for your handwriting. My handwriting, I look like a serial killer. Seriously, I can read your handwriting just fine. And it made me happy because something about the way you write makes me remember how my grandma wrote. My mamaw. Your handwriting is very like my mamaw. So when I opened it up and looked at it, I kind of teared up. So thank you for taking the time to put your note in there, because it made me think about her and made me happy. So I think that's everything. I'm going to jump off here, get this uploaded, and get everything gathered up to go see Annie. And y'all had to deal with me in these rough clothes today because I don't know what she's gonna need done at the house. She may need some help around the house, so I have got some work clothes on. So y'all have a great weekend and a happy Friday, and enjoy your stitches. Bye.